Hi and welcome in today's new video. I'm going to share 5 healthy high protein meal that I had to enjoy last week. They're all made out of simple ingredients and made under 20 minutes, so that's amazing inspirations for busy people just like me. I hope you guys gonna like and subscribe. Everything that I use will be on the description box below. So let's start. The first meal that I'm sharing in this video was my lunch on Monday. I turned some ground beef into patties. I add some fresh herbs and salt and pepper, and I cook it on my cast iron. Next to that, I made some fried eggs. As you can see, I didn't use any kind of fat on my pan since the ground beef that I used was 85/15, so it was quite fatty, so I didn't have to add any kind of oils or butter to cook my egg. And next to that, I add some carrot salad. So to make the carrot shredding faster, I use my potato peelers, so I just peel it off like that. And for the seasoning for my carrot salad, I use balsamic vinegar, salt and pepper, and my carrot salad was all ready. So I take off the eggs from the pan, I put it next to it, so I set off my plate like that. So ground beef, eggs and carrots. So the plate is quite balanced because I got the fat from the meat and the eggs, I got the protein from the beef and also from the egg white, and on the side I just put the salad that I just made before. And I'm gonna top my salad with some feta cheese because I love feta cheese and it just add more fat and protein into my plate. And I also add some sauerkraut. Sauerkraut is like fermented cabbages that I like to put on side of most of my plate. They're amazing for the gut. So this is how the meal that I had on Monday looks like. It was simple, easy, and that meal had 40 grams of protein. So 22 grams of protein from the ground beef, 12 grams of protein from the 2 eggs, and 6 grams of protein from the feta cheese that I had on top. So it was a well-balanced high protein. Second meal that I have to share was also lunch. That was my lunch that I had on Tuesday. I had a cottage cheese bowl, so on the bottom of a plate I had some cottage cheese. I had those low carb nuggets. They're from a previous video, so you can find the recipe. You guys should go and check if you didn't see that video yet. Then I make a quick salad, so I start to chop some cherries tomato. I just have them. Tomatoes, they're amazing for summer, so you guys should eat more tomatoes in the summer. They're so refreshing. And I also add some onions. I love raw onions on my salad. I know this is not everybody's favorite, but I like to add them on my salads. And I found an avocado in my fridge. I was like, oh my god, I'm gonna use this avocado for this plate. So I use my avocado. So I cut the avocado, I add the avocado on the bowl with the onions and the tomato. I mix everything well, and I had salt, pepper and balsamic vinegar. So now it's time to build the plate. So next to my bowl with my cottage cheese and my nuggets, I'm adding my salad, the onion, avocado, tomato salads, and just next to that I'm having some arugula. The arugula is just to get more fiber into my meal, making my meal more high of volume, and I'm getting more greens into the day. Finish by garnish with a pinch of salt and some pepper, and this meal is all done. It has over 40 grams of protein, to be honest, because each nugget is 8 grams of protein and the cottage cheese is 13 grams of protein, so another over 40 grams of protein meal that I'm having for lunch. This is Wednesday dinner. I just put a plate with a bench and stuff inside, so I'm gonna show you how I make it. So on the pan I made some butter and I just cook some bell pepper and onions until it get translucent. Once they get translucent, I just like separate them into different piles, just as you see on the video, like two separate piles. And then on top of those piles, I will be cracking 2 eggs, so I'm gonna cook the eggs on top of it. So that's just another way to enjoy eggs. So yes, just as you see in the video, and then once I crack them on top of it, I'm gonna cover them, and then the steam from the vegetables gonna cook the egg. Of course, once the eggs are cooked, I'm adding some salt and pepper. Then I remove them from the heat. I put it on my plate. On my plate, I already lined up my 2 ingredient high protein low carb bagel that already on my channel. So guys, to go check on my videos, it's already on my channel, with avocado and everything bagel seasoning on top. Then on my plate I had some chicken drumstick that I made for lunch. I'm just using the leftover to increase the protein intake of my dinner. And then I add some tomato to get some veggies. So here is my plate. Once again, it's well balanced, it's high in protein. He has over 37 grams of protein on this plate, and we get some healthy fat with the avocado, the eggs, and the tomato for fibers, veggies with the bell pepper, onions. And yeah, here's a nice and healthy dinner that I'm having to enjoy last Wednesday. So this is Thursday dinner. We're having lettuce wrapped tacos. So I'm gonna show you how I make mine. I defrosted some lamb from the freezer earlier today, so I'm just gonna cook it on the pan. I'm not using any kind of oil or any kind of fat, since my lamb is already a fatty part of the meat. Then I add some frozen bell pepper on the pan. I will cook them together for a few minutes until the meat is getting browned and bell pepper is getting translucent. And then I'm gonna add some frozen veggies. So it's a mix of veggies, green beans, corn, carrots, and sweet peas. Cook them well together as well. I'm having some tomato sauce to make that juicy meat taco sauce. Then I add salt, pepper, and a little bit of cumin. I mix them well. Then on my plate, I just lay down few piece of lettuce. It's gonna be the wrap for my dinner. So that's a good alternative to corn or wheat wraps. It's a bit lighter, low in carb. And then on top of my lettuce wrap, I'm putting my meat sauce that I made before, and I will top with some parmesan to get more fat and increase the protein intake of my plate as always. So I put a bit of cheese on top. And yeah, this is the dinner that I had on Thursday. The meat was 30 grams of protein, and the cheese has 5 grams of protein. So I'm ending up the day with 35 grams of protein for dinner. So it's pretty good. It looks so. This is what I had for lunch on Friday. I made a salmon salad. I wanted something light and quick and easy, but still high in protein, since I was going for dinner with a friend. So I started by chopping a few veggies that I take off from the fridge. So I chopped up some celery. Then I cut some cucumber, and I cut some onions. I put everything together in a bowl once I was done cutting them, and I opened my can of salmon. I put the can of salmon on top of it, and then for the sauce I had 2 big spoons of cottage cheese and mustard, salt, pepper, with a mix of herb. I mix everything together. and I eat them with some sourdough Vaza crackers. I took 4 crackers out, and this is what I had for lunch on Friday. The tuna was 18 grams of protein, and the cottage cheese that I had was 10 grams of protein, so I end up at 28 grams of protein for that lunch. It was fine because it was just my lunch, and I know that for dinner and for my snack I would have a high protein intake as well. So this is my lunch for Friday. Yeah, that's it. That's the end of the video. I hope you guys did like watching it. It was super easy, simple recipes. You don't have to use the same ingredients as I did. That cooking, baking, it's all about creation, so you just have to do with what you have. I will end up here for today. I hope you guys gonna like and subscribe. Everything's gonna be on the description box below. All the link also for my ebooks, my coaching programs, my free guides. I also have free guides to show you guys how to balance a plate. So go check the links and see you again for the next video. Bye.